Good morning / afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of Laughing Place Live Disney Park Walk and Talk. At least that's what we're calling it this time. Today we are at Disney's Animal Kingdom, beautiful Osceola County, Central Florida. My name is Doobie. I am in the studio. The person lucky enough to be in temperate Osceola County is Jeremiah. How you doing, Jeremiah?
I'm doing well, but I thought I was in Diggs County, yo. Road 498 is right here. Digging in DinoLand.
We are making an official proclamation. Jeremiah may never say yo on the stream again. Hi, Kidder. How you doing? So, Jeremiah, as we get started our walk around Animal Kingdom today, there's a nice offer. You want to tell us about it?
So kicking off today, we will see a few things today. The first thing we're going to see is the annual pass offerings that they're doing here in DinoLand. The first one is because they changed the games over to having official Disney plush, they had to do something with the old plush, and we can see with this cast member over here with the giant snake. Hang on, we can get a giant snake and we can watch it change colors. Ooh. So in order to...
Great, Jeremiah.
Thank you. I just had my nails done like a week ago. In order to get the giant snake, you have to buy 3 game tickets, which is $5 each, so $15, and you get a non-Disney plush consolation prize. Could be with some of my favorite wording on anything there.
But then you can use those tickets to play the game, and you may win 5 non-consolation Disney prizes. So
3. You only have to buy 3 tickets, yeah.
Is it really $5 to play one game?
Yes, but the Comet Crashers, which is a little ball toss, you get 4 balls, and then the basketball, you get 3, and then the water gun is the only one that you only get 1 shot at, and that was the one I tried because they had the one dinosaur that I still need, and I did not win.
That is a lot of money for a carny game. Yeah, sorry. Quick question for you, Jeremiah.
Yes.
How's the weather today?
Hot. Damn hot.
Reminds me of Biloxi Blues, but I'm not sure we can say that line anymore. Kidder with the fun fact that chameleons can also change colors. On our way up to Diggs County today, can we see the remnants of dinosaurs that are still here? Are they on display?
No. Well, there is this.
Not that. I meant the live animals. Sorry, the descendants, not remnants.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm coming over here to show the other thing. Oh, wow. We also have a character spotting that's new and unique. So here, guests can pick up a Donald and Spike the Bee magnet, passholder magnet. It's a weekday offering here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, and it's only available to annual pass holders. Specific days and times available. And these are the magnets that were from last year at the start of the Flower and Garden, which lasted, 2 weeks.
But you can only get them on the weekdays. It's almost as if they're trying to incentivize pass holders to come to Animal Kingdom during the week.
Is incentivize a word? I've just never heard it before.
It is certainly a word, yo.
So we got excited because we saw Pluto walking the bridge up here, but he is no longer walking the bridge, which we've not seen any of the characters out in this area before.
I could swear we saw him to the right of the bridge, though, as you were walking through there.
Walking
magnet pickup.
I think he went down to ride the slides, and if you joined us last week or the week before, I don't even know what week that was anymore. For dig a little deeper, there was a great shot of me enjoying one of those slides and how much it doesn't work.
So, quick reminder, we're live right now. So, if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see in Disney's Animal Kingdom, put it in the comments. We're going to say hello to Gary. We are going to show you. Hello to Amy from Not Frozen Anymore Texas, thankfully. Hello, Kidder. Good again today. So, here we have some dino descendants somewhere.
Not here. He's out sleeping. So one of the things that was pointed out during our dig a little deeper with a former cast member was this fence wasn't there originally, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, how can that fence not be there originally?" Because this fence was here originally.
Oh, okay. That's okay then.
Yeah. Oh, apparently, we can see a foot.
The foot with the foot.
We tracked him down. Look, he's in the sun enjoying.
Jeremiah, the sun can be enjoyed.
No.
Fun fact from Kidder. Benji used to work at DinoLand USA.
Yeah, huge. So we will not be doing this on camera either, but we will be coming back for photos of this one.
What is that? Oh,
The
that's
baby
what
Tuk.
Tuk Tuk is.
Yes.
It looked yummy. I just didn't know what it came from.
It's a yummy sundae built for speed, chai spiced caramel cake, chai caramel sauce, vanilla ice cream, green tea, cake crumbles, salted caramel, crisp pearls, and edible image of baby Tuk Tuk.
And why won't you be doing that on camera?
Because that will melt, and I have to take pictures of it also.
Okay. Let's take a look at the other baby Tuk Tuk. Do you have the description for this guy?
It is in one of the descriptions. Sadly, I can remember that it is a 5-spiced chocolate cake with a velvet chocolate shell, and there's also the pearls and the edible image of Tuk Tuk.
It is. I will get it for you. 5-spice mousse atop chocolate cake with the chocolate velvet shell and crispy chocolate pearls. All for only $5.99. Available at Creature Comforts. He is so cute, and then you eat him.
Yes, and he is very yummy. We got some Abdim storks.
Atomic Skittle, we will get to your question. You have asked the right person, so just give us a moment and we will get to it.
I do not see the tortoise out and about. But we do have the storks, and it looks like one's on a nest.
Is that the stork that delivered baby Tuk Tuk?
Yes. Okay, so we're going to head over and check out the sand sculpture. That is the main reason we're here. For Raya and the Last Dragon, we are officially on the road to the 59th Disney animated film.
I've lost count.
I want to say it's the 59th because that's their big promo for it.
Are you including the wild in there?
And Mars Needs Moms. And
Question for you, Jeremiah. Atomic Skittle 678. Do you think there will be good pins online at Shop Disney for the 50th anniversary? You are Mr. Pin Man.
I would say that there should be. The 50th stuff started their planning, 2 years ago. So they will never pass up a chance to showcase some good pins. And if Doobie can bring up one of the other tweets I sent out,
Sure
there
can.
is some Raya pins and a Magic Band already out that came out today. One is a jumbo that's limited to 4,500. And then there are two regular sizes. One is limited release and the other one is limited edition. I could not tell you the edition size because it was behind glass and my lockpicking skills are out of whack. Yo.
All right, here's a quick look at those three items. This is the large pen, an edition of 4,500. And a couple more pins. And the Raya Magic Band.
And I would expect that we're going to get a limited edition Raya Magic Band as it gets close to the film release. That is just, I think it was limited release. But just like with the WandaVision Magic Band that was released and came out and was only limited to 1,000, if you weren't there that day, you are out of luck.
You looking forward to this movie?
I am. I'm debating. It's one of the premium access ones on Disney Plus, which is the $30. But I've gone to the theater a few times, so I may actually venture into my local Disney Springs AMC 24 and see it.
Me too.
You're gonna come here and see it in the theater with me? That's
When does it
great.
come out? We should know this information.
March 3rd,
Yeah, you
5th.
never
March
know.
5th.
You never know. All right, here is this sand sculpture. Beautiful.
So here is Tuk Tuk. There are the monkeys, which I don't know their names. There's the last dragon, and we have Raya over here. We got some pictures up last, I think it was Friday, of the skin sculptures actually making this, and now it is complete and really amazing.
Is there anything kind of page or anything showing like what went into this? Some kind of
Nope.
a making up? Nope. Just the dragon.
Yep. If you have, like I said, we have some pictures from last Friday where it was still very much just sand. And then out at Rafiki's Planet Watch, we can get more merchandise, which I think is more of the Shop Disney type merchandise. And the animation experience is teaching us how to draw baby Tuk Tuk, um, and or Tuk Tuk. Uh, and we will be seeing that on our YouTube channel later today.
Oh, nice. So this is a computer animated movie, right?
Correct.
So does everyone get like their own little Pixar workstation to work on out there?
Yeah, they do. The nice little Apple Pen and everything.
Here, I'm just going to put up this quick wide shot of it. High resolution. People can get a good look. All right, we did have a request from Atomic Skiddo. If you can, would you mind stopping at Island Mercantile if you get a chance? I'm looking for a sweatshirt with all the Disney World park icons on it.
We will come in here because I did see a sweatshirt in this area.
Be honest, Jeremiah, you're coming here because it's air conditioned.
I will be honest. Yes, but I also did see a sweatshirt in here that had a lot of icons.
We mean it. If there's anything you want to see while we're here, just let us know in the comments. We don't have 5,000 viewers. So the good side of that is we will see your comments and try to help. Turn the screen correctly.
Thought I saw one. I guess I must have seen it someplace else.
Yeah.
But we'll also walk across. Yeah.
But we do have a bad signal in here.
Going out.
Sweatshirts may not be the most prolific thing right now. Well, if you will.
Hey, yesterday it was actually cold in the evening. And by cold, I mean like 50.
That's cool. Let's see what the actual weather is right now where you are. Ooh, it's about 80.
And that's just the temperature. The feels like I would probably guess we are in the upper 80s. Oh, hey, here's something we haven't done in a while. Let's sit and watch a little bit of a show here. I mean, if you guys want to.
Of course. What's the show?
It's the birds that fly in.
Let's do it. Is there audio to this show?
We're waiting.
Oh, okay. Oh, is this one where somebody has a 20?
I know they just have the one, but if you have a 20, I know this is the this is the perfect boomerang show.
I am excited to see this. No, I don't know what I'm seeing.
We're searching the skies. There we go. Ooh. Mini cricket.
Did you survive, Jeremiah?
Uh, yes, I think I still have all my appendages, even though there were some close calls with those beautiful birds.
How often do they do this?
They do it throughout the day. There isn't a set schedule, so as I just kind of saw them walking up, I knew that it was time for the birds to fly. And if you've watched the Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom, where where they train the birds, not so much train, but they teach them that it is a part of their natural life. And there we go. They just fly in, get some snacks, and then take off. During the normal times, they would usually have like a perch out here for more of them to land on. And
Jeremiah,
yes,
carry it for about 2 minutes.
sorry.
Carry the show for about 2 minutes.
Okay. During the normal times, they'd have a show. They'd have perches out there, and they do a normal show where the birds come and land, and the um, trainers talk about the birds themselves and what they do. But now we are coming down to look at some flamingos. I don't know if they are greater or lesser than, but they are very pretty. And of course, they get their color from eating carotene. That's the coloring in the shrimp. And they are the lesser than flamingos. Lesser than. Along the Kilimanjaro Safari, you can see the greater than flamingos. And then we have a bird that's just waiting here for somebody to put a hand out.
Are you a fan of the lesser or the greater?
I think I prefer the lesser than because they are usually more pink. I know the greater than are not as pink. It all depends on the shrimp that they are fed and the coloring that is in those.
Do you prefer the transitive property equality or the communicative property equality? We have a question from Andrew on YouTube. He is asking, is it hot?
It's hot. It's hot.
That is our favorite question, by the way, because Jeremiah does not like the heat. So if anyone else wants to ask that question, feel free.
I would also like to remind Doobie of the time that he did a walk-in talk through here and realized, hey, it gets hot. Let's see if there's a cuddle party going on over here with the otters.
Most overrated animal in the world.
Oh, there's an otter. Come on, look at how cute it is. He's just looking around.
Can you point to it? Okay. Yeah, our resolution is not good enough to actually make him out.
Well, that's utterly ridiculous.
Good morning, Tammy. She's down in Australia where it is, I guess it's fall now. No, summer.
No, I think it's going into fall for her.
Going into, but it's still summer, right? We're still winter here. Yeah.
Yes. So here's Creature Comforts, the only place other than the other place where you can get the baby Tuk Tuk moose.
Is that what that sign's for right there?
That is what that sign is for right there. Here, we'll come up and so you can see the concept art for the moose.
Oh, we have another request here. Heather Turner Crooker wants to know if we can visit the kangaroos.
Let's go see if we can visit those kangaroos for you, Heather.
Speaking of Australia, Tammy, I know you can just look out your back window and see all the kangaroos you want down there in Australia.
I wonder if Tammy puts boxing gloves on her pet kangaroos.
Do they keep them as pets? Tammy, do you guys keep kangaroos as pets? I hear they're very cute, but they're actually they can be pretty vicious.
Yeah, it's not so much their hands as their feet. Those things will knock you down.
Knock you down with their feet, all the while carrying their baby. They're like super mom to the nth degree. So is this the trail by Tree of Life?
It is the trail leading into the Tree of Life. It used to connect all the way through as part of the queue for It's Tough to Be a Bug, but it ends now halfway through. Remember, no climbing.
It's Tough to Be a Bug open?
It is.
Do you like vegetables, fresh fruit, and flowers? We should tour this queue sometime and just identify as many animals as we can on the live stream.
I love doing the It's Tough to Be a Bug queue and seeing that, all the animals that are in there. Okay, so
I totally forget there are animal trails in the queue. We need to do that. Here is a kangaroo.
There's actually 3 of them. 2 are laying down and 1 is up.
2 are sleeping.
They're just full on enjoying the sun or enjoying the shade. I don't know if you can see very well, but there is one over there scratching its belly.
Can see that movement. Wow, they just relax well. I'm glad we've got one standing for us, though.
Yeah.
Great request, Heather. Thank you so much.
This is very much it's better to be out here in the morning time because they're much more active, but
even a sleeping one's cute.
So I know that we've not touched upon this, but this is a prime example of what we are looking at right now here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. That is a queue for It's Tough to Be a Bug.
That's weird.
Have you ever wondered what the Tree of Life looks like on the inside, Doobie?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, wow. That is not a real tree.
Nope. They have speakers in there.
If you like vegetables, fresh fruit, and flowers. This could really use some Christmas lights.
How about some celebration for the 50th? Make it a beacon of light.
1 of 4.
There is Tatanka.
Nice spot. That one blends very well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here you have it.
The backside of water. Also a great breeze in here.
Jeremiah may never leave. That's a beautiful spot. Jeremiah, I decree you need to do a pictorial tour of the Tree of Life. Even though it's been done a million times, we haven't done it in a while.
Kangaroo. Eagle.
How do you get up there? Because there's no climbing.
Rhinoceroses. So I don't know if I know that this actually isn't an eagle. I don't know what bird this is because, as we all know, that is the eagle.
Is there only one of each animal?
Yes. I want to say there was like 250 animals. Somehow I feel that Keter will be able to tell us how many animals are on the Tree of Life.
Boca says, I don't think I've ever been on this path. Yeah, it's so easy to miss because it's actually in the queue around the Tree of Life that used to be for Tough to Be a Bug. So, right? Yeah. What am I
Uh,
asking?
there is the line. There's the cue for it's tough to be a bug. So this leads around. At one point, these all used to kind of meld together. Actually, I think most of this was the, hey, here's a cue for it's tough to be a bug. We can go around the tree because people are going to wait hours for this amazing
Right.
Disney 3D computer animated attraction.
So obviously the wait's not that long anymore, but the trails are still open. So yeah, you want to go through there. There's many parts of the tree to see, as well as some animal exhibits as well, like the kangaroo. So
Yes, and
wonderful
here's
detour. Thank you, Heather.
the ring-tailed lemurs somewhere in here. We'll walk around the other side, see if we can find them. Yeah, I mean, one of the things people always talk about is how Disney's Animal Kingdom was a half-day park. Yes, because there were only 3 attractions when it opened, but the chance to walk around and see these beautiful animals in a much more of a natural environment.
Oh, he's showing off his ringtail to us. Thank you, Mr. Lemur.
Now he's like, okay, showed it, done.
That couldn't have been better. That was awesome.
Oh, there's another one up in the tree.
They climb?
Yes. That one I'm guessing is a younger one because it doesn't have the as many rings. I mean, you'd have to cut it open to count the rings, but I
No,
can't see the rings.
no.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremiah does not know what he's talking about.
I learned that at the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail.
Kidder, the Tree of Life, has over 300 animals carved into it. Thank you so much. That is a fun fact. What are these people drawing here on the left?
They're doing a characters. This is Norm. This was the meet and greet area for Doug and Russell, but since there is no character meet and greets, they're using these areas now for a character, and they will draw it off a photo on your phone if you like.
Oh, wow. Don't even have to show up or stick around.
Hey, remember when we walked through the store looking for the sweatshirt with the icons?
I do. I believe that was Atomic Skittle, if you're still around.
There we go.
All 4 parks. Wow, that's like a sweatshirt full of magical beacons.
Much like the beacons of light. Like the silver spaceship Earth.
Hey Jeremiah, it's Becca.
Yes.
Hey, keep an eye out for the new Dooney.
Yes, I know Doobie wants that Dooney. I was
Yes,
making that comment earlier.
he hasn't seen it yet, so if you stumble on it, you'll get a chance to debut it for him.
I don't think that I know that there is normally a Dooney display in Animal Kingdom. I just can't think of which shop it is in, and I've kind of cut through both the shops. Let me pop back into Island Mercantile. Let's see if the stream will last.
Okay. And if you see that sweatshirt in blue, Atomics, yeah, it really is Atomic Skittle. Atomic Skittle's curious. It needs no worries. We have the nicest shops at Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
They are. They're all very beautifully themed. Also, watch the sparkles on this. In just a second.
JJ, what are you doing?
Oh, you can't see the sparkles off of everything. There's a sparkly snake following me.
Oh, Morgan with the helpful comment. The Doonies are usually in the trading post behind one of the registers. Thank you, Morgan.
Uh, our birthday boy, Mac, was in the park earlier, and I did see him, and we were going to try to find him, but I think we missed out So if we do see him, we're all going to stop. First, we're going to wish him happy birthday, and then we're going to have him imitate today's Lincoln Log Day.
Very nice. Today is also Margarita Day.
Woohoo!
I know that means a lot to you and I, Jeremiah.
I know. I don't see any other icon sweaters. I'm very much multitasking here, so if I see shiny objects, not a sparkly snake, I may stop more.
Tammy says she's watching 2 lives right now. Us and then someone at Downtown Disney, which I assume is not us, or we are very bad at scheduling.
Not saying that that's not a possibility, but
We actually have done them simultaneously on the same stream. We could just be bi-coastal at the same time. It's kind of cool.
they are not behind the counter here. We're going to walk back a little bit further back to where we walked in, where we started having some bed stream. So stay with us.
Hi, Sparkles.
Sorry, no worries.
How you doing, Miss Sparkles? Got some bad stream, man.
Yo.
No, you've been banned.
Sweet. That would be exciting if I got banned.
This is the highlight of your day doing these streams, Jeremiah.
Most of the time, it is.
Morgan says they are usually on the opposite side of the store, like closer to DinoLand.
Yep, that's right. Where we came in earlier, and that makes
Morgan,
complete sense.
Are you anywhere near Animal Kingdom? Can you just come here and show us, please? That would be really helpful. Sunshine says, yo.
See? We got Dooney and Burks, and we got the Dalmatians and the dogs, but it does not look like we have the newest. We got Italy and the Valent. Oh, here we go, Doobie. Hang on. We're going to do the big reveal.
They're here?
Yep.
I haven't seen this. What is this? Is this a Skyliner? Yes! All right, for yelling. I do not use Christmas yet. I want one.
Okay, let's see. I know it's Lounge Slide that has the inside, but let's see if... Nope, just right on the inside here.
Oh, that is so awesome. How much is that? I may have to get my wife a present.
This one is $268.
Do pass holders get 30% on that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What's your Venmo, Jeremiah?
Hang on. That is the big one. Can you see that price?
I can't. It's a little blurry, so let us know.
There you go. How about now?
268?
Okay. Just 268. That is the bigger one.
Nice round number there.
So there's the bigger one, and there's the smaller one. It looks like it's not like the lounge slides where the prints vary, but let's see. We got Princess and the Frog, Toy Story, Stitch, Beauty and the Beast, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Frozen, Winnie the Pooh.
So here's what I want you to do, Jeremiah. I want you to buy one of each. When Rebecca gets back, I'll see which one she likes the most, and then you can just give the others to someone else.
My first and last name, Doobie, you put a dash in there and an at before, and then there you go. That's my...
Those are so cool. They're Skyliners, hon.
And Doobie, if you do happen to wish to purchase one for your wife, please let me know while I'm here, and I can definitely pick one up.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, Rebecca's first time seeing the handheld.
Wow, that's really pretty.
Okay, so now I think we've walked the same area about 5 times.
Yes.
I do feel like I may have to purchase a Dooney and Burke
I like that a lot. Now, Tammy said we can just have someone win the extra, so that's a good point. Yeah, so just buy one of each, Jeremiah. One of each.
So you could send the message to the CEO about that. I'm
No,
pretty sure if we were giving away a Dooney and Burke, we would definitely watch our traffic go through the roof.
we don't have to involve Laughing Place in this, Jeremiah. This is just between you and me. You get it. We'll give it away. No one else has to know.
Okay. I'll look at that. I'll see what I can do.
Sunshine asked a great question. Do we publish our scheduled time for walk-in talks? So we do not have it published out like well into the future. However, every morning we do send a tweet out. So if you make sure you follow us on twitter.com/laughing_place. And I'm about to show you because I'm that kind of guy. And every morning we'll send out a tweet that looks something like this. And it shows you what we're going to be doing that day, whether it's live from Animal Kingdom. Here we've got a show at 4 o'clock called Disney Parks Talk Live. So whenever we're going to do walk and talks, you'll see it here. So just make sure you follow us on Twitter, and you'll find out every morning where we'll be.
So I'd like to showcase a special spot for me. That little gazebo over the boat right there. If you go back and watch our special Parks Talk on Friday, that was where I hid to avoid the rain.
That's funny. I did not know exactly where you were. That's really cool. Sunshine, those times are all Pacific time, which why it doesn't say that on there, that is an excellent point. All our times are Pacific time.
Yeah, I think we need to adjust that to put, Pacific and Eastern kind of the slash like they do when there's a live sporting event.
Yeah.
Which way shall we go?
We always go left. Let's go right.
Yes, much different than last Friday, and as at this point, I'm avoiding giant sprinkles. Not our follower sprinkles, but the drops of sprinkles from the sky.
Tammy, when we give away those Doonies, we'll make sure you get 2 entries. Sunshine, what will the future of Disney World look like?
Well, we got Tron Light Cycle / Run coming, and we have
it's kind of fun because everything we thought we would see in the next year probably is like now 3 or 4 years away. So we know what it's going to look like 3 years from now. That's pretty cool. Do pass holders really get 30% on Dooney and Fork?
I believe that right now it is 30% on all Dooney, Burks, Loungeflies, all of that.
Wow.
If you go on the annual pass page, not the legacy pass holder page, but the annual pass page, you can see. So I know that we've tried doing this before. So let's see how far we can make it through the Maharaja Jungle Trek.
Jason can't wait for Tron. How do you feel about Tron?
I'm pretty sure that you know that we will be doing walk-in talks from Magic Kingdom every day at that point.
Do you already have dibs on that media event so you can write it like 100 times without a line?
Yes. That is that one will be rank up there. I think so far my favorite media event was Star Wars Galaxy's Edge out here, even though it wasn't. We're looking for the. Oh, there he is. You can kind of see him hiding by that tree.
See who?
The Komodo dragon.
Ah.
There you go. See him on the rocks?
He blends in. He just looks like an extension of the tree. But yes, we see him.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Be a telestrator. That would be cool.
If I could get a laser pointer also.
No, not a good idea.
Have I ever told you about the final showing of Circle Vision at Disneyland?
No.
Um, so, as we tend to do, the final showing of Circle Vision at Disneyland before it shut down to become the queue for the most amazing attraction, Rocket Rods. Um, there were a bunch of us waiting for the final show. Just whatever time the park closed, it was that. And as we're sitting there, the cast member is talking to everybody, and one of the guests walks up with a laser pointer because this was 96, 97, and goes, "Hey, would it be okay if I use my laser pointer to point out all the hidden waltz in the film?" And the cast member, I'm pretty sure I've never seen a cast member just want to say more non-Disney words than this cast.
Whoa. Speaking of non-Disney words, apparently you said some because our stream is bad. So if you can hear me, Jeremiah, you want to get someplace better as fast as you can. We are on Maharaja Jungle Trek. And, the amazing thing is that we can be all the way in Asia right now and be live streaming it all. And now we can't.
There we go.
He's back.
Sorry, as soon as I saw it drop, I was looking for the bats and then ran out.
The bats are one of the coolest parts of the Animal Kingdom. They're kind of freaky, but really cool.
Especially when you think about them, there's nothing between the barrier and then there you go. See it up there, just relaxing.
They really do hang upside down.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Sure.
I guess that's relaxing for them.
Oh, they're chilling out, maxing. Ah.
Fresh path to Bel Air. Let's see some tigers.
So do you think they were in West Tunisia, born and raised?
Why don't we stop right there? There it is. Jeremiah, please tell me you're only 14 feet away.
I'm actually about 20 feet away, so thank goodness for a net.
He was my favorite.
Oh, there we go.
So beautiful. Do they ever play in the water there?
I've seen them do that. I have not in a long time now. So we are going to continue moving so other people can head in. And there's definitely not a buffalo back there. If you heard that,
If there was, there won't be shortly.
yeah,
There will be one happy tiger.
it's like no buffaloes will be harmed in the making of this live stream. We are heading into Tiger Forest. The Maharaja Jungle Trek is one of my favorite themed areas of Disney's Animal Kingdom. Like, it is just so beautiful, and the story that it tells of how one Maharaja built this for the animals, and then other Maharajas hunted the animals to near extinction, and then the nature took over.
That story is told through here. Why didn't we do that?
I would need to pull out my old Imagineering guide to Disney's Animal Kingdom, which I don't think I actually have here in Florida. But it is, all of these murals are different Maharajas and
Right,
how
that's
they
the future.
treated.
It may not be a future stream because of quality, but I think that would be a great vlog if you recorded that and just send me the raw footage. I'll get it edited. I would love that. Is Joe Rohde really one of these?
I want to say yes, but I don't remember which one. And There's so much detail in this temple, and there's a giant brick that's sticking up. That I just tripped on.
Imagineering Field Guide to the Animal Kingdom, available used on Amazon for only $6.73. That's $4,000 shipping. Just kidding.
I will go looking for all my Imagineering guides and see.
Those were great. They were $10. They got one for each of the 6 theme parks in North America. They were really fun.
And then they started doing updates for them before they sadly stopped. I want to say that Magic Kingdom, I think, had a second version.
I believe you are right.
DCA, their version came out, and it was pretty much right when it came out of date.
So you prefer Maharaja to the gorillas?
Yes. So I believe that is the water buffalo behind the tree that was being referred to. Asia looks so beautiful this time of day.
How's the weather in Asia?
I'm a fan of it. Oh, wait, no, that's a fan.
Wow. Not bad. Tammy says Disney lives take precedence over her Hallmark shows and movies. That's something, because Hallmark is good.
I think that's higher ranking than Doobie gives us.
What's that moving back there?
Some type of horned animal. So the black buffalo was what we were seeing. Those are bar-headed geese. And then the horned animals were black buck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's one of the nice things about these treks is they have cast members here to answer all your questions. So
I will say that I miss when this tree was fully grown because it did provide a lot of shade.
That is one of the famous baobab trees.
No, that doesn't look like an upside-down tree to me. These water fountains are lifesavers.
Which flavor? Sunshine's asking if the Imagineering field guides are recommended for a Disney novice. I would say most definitely. If you can get to a park with one, they're not that great, I don't think, if you're not at the parks. But if you can tour the park with one, you will not be a novice for long.
But the one thing about them is I want to say that they're almost a decade old. So some are very much out of date. There are lists of like, hey, here's hidden Mickeys, here's this or here's that. And those have come and gone over the years. But it does have information. Like my favorite is you can go through each of the lands in Magic Kingdom and they have information. Oh, see, here's the story of the animals taking over. So,
right, you're giving spoilers on the video you're going to make for us, Jeremiah. I'm holding it. It's going to be a great video.
See, there's the Maharaja cutting down the tree and all the animals running. And then here is the animals attacking the Maharaja and eating him. Oh no. Here's where they all live in peace together. We are not going to try to go through the aviary because that probably won't work. But do you know what this statue is?
Please tell.
It is much like, wow, there's a good echo from outside. It's much like the rocks outside Yakinetti. That is a fertility statue.
Ah, those work.
So we're not going to cut through the aviary. Sorry, no up close and personal with the birds again.
You know, I know a few people who are just terrified of birds, so it's nice that they can take this trek and skip the aviary.
This wasn't always an option.
If you're not a bird fan, being essentially in their cage with tons of them can be a little intimidating.
Well, my suggestion, if you're not a bird fan, just go get one of these snakes. They will avoid you at all costs.
Are you wearing it?
Oh no, it is far too hot right now. I am with somebody who's doing her best Britney Spears.
Tammy suggests you wear a rain poncho where you go through it. I think Jeremiah would prefer an umbrella.
Yes. What was the? Can you go back and look at what the final tally is for our for that Twitter poll that I put
I
up?
will, I will try to find it. You lost bad. I know that. For those who missed it, on our last discussion, there was some rain, and we were debating what's better, umbrella or poncho. And Jeremiah was certain umbrella was the preferred thing. But so we put up a poll afterwards in which poncho won 71% to 29%. And I agree, poncho is the way to go.
I really want to question people. The 10 minutes of putting on a poncho for the 3 minutes of rainstorm, or the pulling your umbrella out of your bag and then opening it when it gets too bad.
I think I found the problem. Jeremiah takes 10 minutes to put on a poncho, and that says a lot more about Jeremiah than the poncho. Poncho. Storage lockers for Cali River Rapids, which is it open?
Close. Nope.
Just refurb though, right?
Yes. Yeah, I will definitely take a ride on Cali when this reopens, and I will do my best to film it for those of you who are not water fans, and then we can give the opinion of which is a better attraction.
Have we done a ride on one of these walk and talks at Animal Kingdom?
Other than the train, no. We've done the safari. We did. I think that was actually our first attraction we did.
You're right. We should have done the Triceratops spin.
No, we did Triceratops spin too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all the rides at Animal Kingdom. Okay.
No,
I don't remember doing Triceratops.
We may not have. It's just a Magic Carpets flashback. That's right. We have not.
Sunshine's asking, is that a Skyliner? Nope. No Skyliners here. There are ropes above for what, Jeremiah?
These are the power lines for the overhead lights. Since we are in Anandapur in near Tibet, they don't have power everywhere, so they had to string the lines from these power poles.
The Skyliner runs between Epcot, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and some of the hotels, but not to Magic Kingdom nor Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom you can just get to by bus as far as Disney World transportation. It's way, way out there.
So
you think it got delayed by COVID?
I'm sorry?
The hotel right there, you think it got delayed by COVID opening
Probably,
next season?
yeah. It was supposed to be next season. So what we're going to do now is we're going to walk back towards Africa. We'll take the other pathway so we can see some, one of Doobie's favorite sites. And we're going to head out, not on camera because the line for this was, I don't want to add any more audio cues for Doobie. Currently, they're only running one train to the affections section where the Rafiki's Planet Watch. Yeah, when we walked up originally, the line was 20 to 25 minutes. And we have to head out there at 3:15 for how to learn to draw Tuk Tuk.
That lines up perfectly.
Sorry, I'm not taking a selfie this time. We are seeing the crowds decrease from last week, thankfully. So it's not as busy as it has been, but it is still a busier day than the previous weeks. And hopefully next week we'll be back to somewhat of a low attendance, so we can really get some nice views as we're walking and talking through whichever parks we're doing. Speaking of walking and talking, what am I doing tomorrow, Doobie?
That is an excellent question, Jeremiah. If I'm not mistaken, tomorrow you are going to be at Universal Studios. And we'll be doing a walk and talk at 10 a.m. That's exciting. I love when we go off campus.
Yep, we're going to head over there, take a walk, see the Mardi Gras. I know Tony and or Mac at one point were over there early on in the Mardi Gras time, but I
Mm-hmm.
have not visited and gonna go take a look at everything because I enjoy hearing the same three songs on a continuous loop throughout the park.
We have what may be the best question we've ever had in our comments.
Ooh.
What is the longest amount of time you've ever waited for a ride?
Um, well, I mean, if we're gonna talk Tony complaining ride, I have gotten to Disney's Hollywood Studios at 5 o'clock in the morning and got on Rise of the Resistance at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Doesn't count. You didn't have to wait in line.
Um, there was the time where I waited 3.5 hours on Splash Mountain when my mom shut down the attraction and almost got removed from the park for splashing on a 4th of July. Uh, Indiana Jones, I think, is probably still ranks up there as one of the longest that I've waited. Where not only have I waited multiple hours for the ride itself, but I waited multiple hours just to walk through the queue at one point for an annual pass party.
Yes, you did. I think my longest wait, I really do, was for my first ride on Antarctica at SeaWorld.
Oh yeah, Antarctica's a whole other conversation.
Not worth the wait at all, but that probably was a 3 hour wait. My longest Disney wait was probably my first time on Indy. Hello, July 4th, 1995. I probably waited 2 hours.
Yeah, in 1989, I was at Disneyland with my friends. My sister and her friend were there. My friend and I, and my mom and some of her friends. And I was in line for Pirates of the Caribbean's. Kid came running up, soaked, and told his mom that he just got off Splash Mountain. And I looked at my friend as the Disney know-it-all and went, "No, he didn't. It's not open yet." Uh, that was the first experience of a soft opening I ever had. And while I was waiting in line for Splash Mountain, it shut down and it was soft opening. So, not a chance I'm getting out of line. And at that point, I was only going maybe once a year to the park. So, yeah, I had to wait the 5.5 hours to go on that attraction. And finally, it shuts down. They kick people out. They let us stay in line. Finally, we were able to find one of the vents inside the queue as you're heading down towards the load station. Sat there for about an hour. Finally, after rode the ride, loved it. Heard the song that is no longer part of the attraction that was removed shortly before it actually opened. So I have that memory. And then when I met up with my family later in the afternoon, my mom told me the story of how she was on Splash Mountain and her friends were splashing each other on the log, and cast members said stop. They didn't. They shut down the ride, removed them from the attraction, and were about to kick them out of the park until she started almost crying, saying, "My children are in the park." I'm glad my mom used me as an excuse to not get kicked out of the park for splashing.
They said, "You
And,
had children?"
and then I found out that my sister was about 45 minutes behind me in line. So, because my mother, the adult, was splashing the entire time, her children had to wait an extra hour and a half for Splash Mountain.
I'm pretty sure we have the makings of a reality series here. It's good
Yeah.
job.
Trust me, my family tree has some really weird branches.
That was That's hilarious, man.
Okay, so we're gonna walk up, take a look at this baobab tree, also known as the upside down tree, because it looks like it's upside down, and it only blooms. Um, it's leafless 9 months out of the year, and seems like it's always at 9 months when I'm here.
You tell me that's not a real one.
I don't know. I can go up and hug it if you want me to.
Given your family, that might be something you would do. You could go climb it, fit right in.
Hey! That has nothing to do with my family. It's my fault I've not evolved that much. Okay, now I'm going to head over to Rafiki's Planet Watch, and then hopefully we will get some video of us drawing Tuk Tuk later on up on YouTube, and some photos of the merchandise that is available out there.
All right. Well, let me set the stage for the rest of the day at Laughing Place. So coming up at 1:30 Pacific time in 2.5 hours from now, Mike. Interesting conversation there. Mike, Mac, and Becca will be doing Marvel Monday, talking about the last episode of WandaVision, and what an episode it was. That's going to be fun. So make sure you check that one out. Then coming up at 4 o'clock, thank you, Kidder. Not even an official part of Laughing Place. How helpful. At 4 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be doing Disney Parks Talk Live. And it was a big week with the 50th announcement and opening at Star Wars Traders Post in downtown Disney. So it's going to be a fun week to talk about. And then coming up at 7:30 p.m., the LP Movie Club, Flora and Ulysses. Very good movie on Disney Plus, premiered on Friday. They'll be talking about that. So please make sure you subscribe, or if you're watching us Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, make sure you ring that bell on YouTube so you get notified when we go live. Thank you so much, Jeremiah, for taking us with you to the kingdom today. We will see you all